All right, everybody, welcome back to Twin Tangents Court. This week's episode, we're talking about the case of the Pet Peeves. Court is now in session. Today's cases are downright petty. These aren't major offenses, no grand betrayals, no legal emergencies, just the little everyday habits that somehow make people question everything in their life. Today, we're going to examine terrible driving, forgotten light switches, and one ringtone that refuses to die. I will present the case, outline the verdict options, and then we will deliberate. First up on the docket, case 1, the turn signal bandit. Already worked up. I have a story, that's why.
Okay.
You're driving home after work, traffic is moving smoothly. The car in front of you suddenly slams on the brakes, then immediately turns, no turn signal. A few minutes later, another driver cuts across 3 lanes without warning, and she says, "What, Nalee?"
Good luck, everybody else.
There it is. Still no signal. Then someone merges directly into your lane as if everyone around them is expected to read their mind. When they finally park, they hop out completely unbothered. When someone mentions it, they shrug and they say, "Well, nobody was behind me." Except there absolutely fucking was. Now you're left wondering if turn signals have become optional equipment. Is this driver, or are these drivers, guilty of driving like a mind reader? Not guilty, honest forgetfulness? Or do we have a hung jury? It depends on how bad the driving was.
The verdict options aren't even as bad as they should be because,
Gas chamber.
yeah, this is an idiot driver. Like,
all of them.
This is probably one of my top 10 pet peeves where, like, there's a fucking turn signal for a reason. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know, like, it pisses me off. Like, I don't know. This just pisses me off. Like, be our scenario. Now, at least I bet pisses us off, and this pisses us off even more. But, yeah, to me, like, this is, like, top notch. If you ready to piss Nalee the fuck off day and you do this will, like, get me riled up because it's like, what's the point of you being a driver? What's the point of having a turn signal? Like, you could, it's so stupid, but you could get into, like, accidents and stuff so easily from being a stupid driver.
Well, and it's just so simple, and it's right there on your steering wheel.
Yeah.
It's not like you have to fucking do some quick mathematical equation to figure out how to turn your left fucking turn signal on.
Yeah.
Click. Oh my God, that was so hard.
That was so hard. That's what she said.
Hey, but okay, before we get into the verdict options, we're going to tangent. We're just going to take a little short tangent detour on this. I have to tell you a story.
Okay.
So
let's hear it.
First of all, bad drivers, huge pet peeve of mine. Drives me absolutely fucking nuts. A 4-way stop intersection, the amount of people who don't know how to fucking use a 4-way stop drives me fucking insane. Okay, tangent story time. So you know Altoona, you know where I live, you know how to get here. So I had to go to Costco this weekend, and I went down Spooner. I got to the 4-way intersection.
Okay, yep.
And I turned, and I was going past Oakleaf.
Okay.
And it was me, there was a truck in front of me, and then there was a van in front of that truck.
Okay.
We were doing 10 miles under the speed limit.
Child.
We were going, just wait, it gets so worse.
And you're a slow driver already, so if it's...
Me?
Yeah, I feel like you're a slow driver.
I do 5 miles over the speed limit.
I do 10, so I guess.
Okay, so I guess technically, compared to you, yes, I am slow.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to make this story short and sweet, short and quick. So we got to that stop sign past Oakleaf where we turned left to go onto River Prairie.
Okay.
So we got in there. I turn, or the car turns, another car from the other direction comes, the truck turns in front of me, and then I go, and I'm like, this motherfucker's going to get on the highway. Sure as shit, that fucking van got in the right turn lane to get onto the highway. So listeners out there and anybody who's ever taken driver's ed, the point of an on-ramp is to speed up to match the flow of traffic on the fucking highway.
Yes, yes, yes.
By the time we reach the end of the on-ramp where we have to merge onto 53, I was barely doing 42 miles an hour. Mind
That's
everybody
crazy.
And our listeners, the speed limit on 53 is 65
70.
or 70? 70.
70, yeah.
And here I am merging on at like 40 miles an hour.
That's so dangerous.
It was so dangerous. It was so busy because it was
especially on that exit, it's really busy too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so I'm looking in my mirror, I'm looking over my shoulder, I see all the cars are getting over in the left lane. I'm like, okay, so I'm able to merge on. This fucker doesn't speed up. And there's so much traffic in the left lane now, I can't even get over that lane to pass this guy. Child, let me tell you, I have never had such road rage.
The wheel.
Lord Jesus, I have never had such road rage. I knew the truck was still in front of me and it was the van in front of him that was going slow.
Mm-hmm.
I laid on my fucking horn because he didn't. The truck in front of me. I'm like, I really hope this guy knows that I'm not honking at him and I'm honking at the asshole in front of him.
Okay.
Finally, I'm able to merge over in the left lane. I fucking, good luck, everybody else.
Yeah.
I sped up and I gave that motherfucker such a dirty look.
Did you guys have eye contact?
Yes, for a split second.
Was it a girl or a guy?
It was a guy. And this can sound bad. Listeners can come for me if they need to. Okay. I honestly was expecting to find like 80-year-old grandma who shouldn't be driving still.
Yeah.
The guy was probably my age, if not younger.
My God.
He wasn't paying attention to the road, to driving, or anything.
Kids should not be driving.
I definitely made it a point to like swerve back in front of him. And now that I think about it, I may not have even used my blinker. With regards to this scenario, I may not have used my blinker.
I can't.
But again, it was out of pettiness, spitefulness,
story,
and bullshit. And so here's the kicker. So you know where Costco is, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you know how to get to Costco.
Yeah.
I got off on the North Crossing exit, came to the stoplights to turn right to go start heading towards that frontage road to Costco.
Yeah.
When I was turning off, I looked in my rearview mirror. He was just getting onto the exit ramp and had a full line of cars behind him.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I would have been like, you stupid ass bitch.
I was so mad.
Move, bitch. Get out the way.
40 miles an hour. And okay, it would have been one thing if he was having like car issues, but then you should have your emergency flashes.
Yeah,
on.
I was going to say, what if he had like car issues? But yeah, he should have his emergency lights on. And if you guys don't know that, if you have any car issues and you're going on a highway, please turn on your emergency lights so other people know to pass you.
And the other part of that, though, is even if he was having car issues, he should not have gotten on the highway because he was already going slow back by Oakleaf.
Yeah.
Okay, there's my tangent. There's my story time. Let's get back to this scenario.
Take a deep breath.
And actually, I going back to the story really quick. I want to retract what I said. I did use my blinker because I got in front of him so abruptly. So I did have my blinker on. I did use my blinker. Okay. Anyway, back to this. Are these drivers guilty?
Hold on. I have a follow-up question. On a level of a scale of 1 through 10, how would you rate your road rage? 1 being none at all and 10 being like super road ragey.
For that situation or in general?
In general. Like, do you get road rage easily?
I would probably put myself at like a 7.
Ooh, that's pretty high.
It is pretty high. I can't even excuse it. It's just if you took driver's ed, you know how to drive.
Yeah, yeah.
And when I see
I didn't take driver's ed. I learned how to drive by myself. So that's why I be doing GTA out in these streets.
That explains a lot.
But
as somebody who's been in a car with you, that explains a lot.
No, I feel like y'all be judging my driving all the time because now I got a story. Okay, so it'll be a quick one. I promise you don't die while I'm driving, but you may hurt your neck a little bit, or you may be scared that you may be
You may see your life flash before your eyes.
Yes, exactly. We had this event that we went to a couple weeks ago, and my mom and my dad, they wanted to go home, and they live like, I don't know, 5 minutes from this place. And so then I was leaving already to go to a friend's house. And so I was like, yeah, I'll drop you guys off at home before I go. And so then my dad was kind of hesitant. He's like, oh, so you're going to take us home? And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take you guys home. Don't worry. And so then he gets into the car. He sits in the back seat. My mom sits in the passenger seat. Mind you, I think this is like the first time I've driven my dad and them like in my car. And so then I've driven before and I've already got like a whole bunch of like shit for that. But this is like the first time it's just me and like they're in my car and I'm comfortable or whatever. And so then we come up on this stoplight and I swear I was going so slow. Like I was like slowly turning the wheel, and then I sped up. And according, like, my dad, like, when we got home, I was like, okay, bye, I'm gonna leave now. And my dad's like, oh yeah, drive safe, all this stuff. He didn't say anything to me, but then come to find out, he had told all of my sisters, and he was just like, yeah, like, when I got home, I was super lightheaded because Nalee drove so fast, and her turn was so fast. And I was just like, then why didn't you tell me? Like, I didn't know. And so then 2 weeks later, we had to drive to Eau Claire for a funeral home, and I stopped by it, and that's when I introduced you to my parents. But
Yeah.
when we drove to we were driving back home, like, it was windy that day, if I remember correctly. But I think, like, when I
Yes.
drive, sometimes I kind of jerk a little bit when I'm, like, turning. And so my dad, again, he was sitting in the back seat, and he was, like, falling asleep. And then he kept waking up. He's like, why does the car keep doing like that? Like, why does it keep doing that? I was like, oh, Dad, it's just the wind. Like, you could go back to sleep. My
You
mom's
should
over
have been
here
like, no,
saying,
Dad, that's the road. It do like that.
yeah, no, that's what I said. I said, it's not the car, it's the road. And my dad was like, okay,
I'm
why does the
dead.
road do that? And I was laughing, and I was like, it's okay, like, you could go back to sleep, because he was really comfortable. And my mom's like whispering under her breath, she's like, you know for a fact that it's not the road and it's you. And I'm like, it's okay. Let's not scare him. Let's just keep driving, because we have a whole ass hour to go.
Oh my God.
And so then when we got home, my mom and them was just like giving literally the whole ride there. They were giving me lectures on like staying away from a car or staying in the right
No
lane and all this
tailgating.
stuff. Yeah. And so
Mhm.
then I was just like, Mom, Dad, like, I appreciate the criticism, but y'all got to keep in mind, baby girl had to learn how to drive on her own. Like, she was out in these streets doing the most.
That
So
don't mean
nobody
it's good
taught me.
driving.
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. It's that, like, the reason why my driving is horrible is because me. I taught myself how to drive. And so then I just told them that, like, yeah, thank you for your criticism. And I think they felt bad because they kept saying, oh, do this, do that. And I'm like, no, like, I appreciate it. Like, I'll take that into
Ooh.
consideration. But then, yeah, I was the dangerous person on the road. So that's it.
I'm going to insert that GIF right here. Good luck.
Yeah, no, my dad was like, oh, he knows too, huh? Well, like, after we came and saw you, I was like, yeah, he does, because I've driven him around Eau Claire a lot, and he's always holding for his dear life.
Yeah, I would say though, the one thing that I haven't noticed from you is, like, I feel like you do slow down when you turn corners.
I do slow down. I think he was just.
But other than that, you're very fast and you're very
I am very fast.
jerky.
Yeah, I am. Even Polly says that. She's like, it feels weird to be in the passenger seat. I'm like, well, shut up. And every time we, like, get to our destination, I'm always like, but did you die? You didn't. You almost did, but you didn't. You die? Yeah. I mean, I'm not a bad driver. I'm just a fast driver. So good luck, everybody else.
We'll agree to disagree on that.
Okay, that was it. Go on to your next segment.
Well, we haven't even gave a ruling. So what do you say these drivers
gas
are?
chamber. Gas chamber.
For real.
Guilty of driving like a dumbass bitch.
Yeah. Period. Point blank period. I agree with you. Guilty of driving like a dumbass bitch. Final verdict. Douche, douche. Done. Sentencing 1 month. No, I'm going to up that. 3 months of driving school and mandatory turn signal practice.
No, I'm up that. Gas chamber.
There are a couple things with driving that are very easy. Learn to use a four-way stop. Stay in your lane. Use your turn signals. Stop signs are not suggestions.
Yeah.
Like, and don't tailgate. It's really not that hard to be a good driver.
The amount of people who don't know how to fucking stop at a four-way stop sign pisses me off. Like, either one, they don't go. Nuts. 2, they don't know how to tell you to go. Or 3, they don't fucking stop. And then you almost die.
Yes.
Like, those are always the scenarios.
Or my favorite is when they tell you to go, and then you start to go, but they start going. So then you stop, and then they stop.
Yeah. Stupid bitches.
Like, in those situations, when I experience that, part of me literally just wants to put my car in park, get out, and stand there and wait for them to go.
I could totally see you doing that.
And be like,
I could see you getting out, and you have like a robot, and you're just like,
I'm moving till your ass goes.
Yeah, I could see you doing that.
Yeah.
There's some really dumb drivers out there.
There's horrible drivers out there. All right, case 2 on the docket, the light switch phantom. Ooh. You walk through the house before bed, the kitchen light, the bathroom light, the hallway light, the closet light. Every room you enter, someone has been there, and somehow every single light is still on. You spend half your evening playing human light switch. The next morning, it happens again. When you finally ask your roommate about it, they respond, I was coming right back, except that was 3 hours ago. Now you're starting to wonder if you're living with a person or a moth.
A moth. I fucking love that answer.
Is your housemate guilty of utility abuse? Not guilty, temporary absence? Or do we have another hung jury? Court is adjourned. It depends on the electric bill.
Okay. I have a story for this. And I'm already pissed a little bit because y'all know I live with my sister Pauline. And that bitch
she does
not know how to turn off the lights. I'm always bitching at her. I think she may have learned a little bit, but we'll see. It has not been consistent. The reason being was I had like a mini scare like a couple weeks ago. So what happened was because how our room is set up is when you enter the room, there's our room, and then we both have our own bathrooms because we have master bedrooms. And so then we walk through like a little hallway and there's a light, and then you enter the bathroom and there's another light. I have my own bathroom. It's not shared, but Pali, hers is a shared bathroom. So her bathroom doors goes into her room and into the like the living room or the entrance area.
Oh, okay.
And so then she had left, like during the day she had left. And so then I was in my room, I was cleaning my stuff because we were still kind of unpacking. And so then I went out to the hallway and it was like completely dark because nobody was home and it was late at night and I was in my room. And so then I saw that her closet light was on. So I thought she came home. And so I was like, Pali, did you come home already? No fucking answer.
No answer.
Walk closer to the fucking room and I'm like, Pali, are you home? Why aren't you answering me? Fucking crickets. And so then I go into her room and the closet light has been on for the past fucking 8 hours that she's been gone. And so I'm like, child, like that is like, because I pay for the electricity, not to complain or anything, but bitch, that's coming out of my paycheck, you know?
No,
and so
for real though.
Yeah, and so then I was just like, dude, I turned it off, and then she came home, and I was like, dude, your closet light was on this whole time. I thought you were home, and I scared myself because I kept calling your name because I thought you came home, and you weren't even home, so I like kind of scared myself. And so then she's like, yeah, sorry, I forgot. I'm like, girl, you always forget. And then come like a couple weeks later, she leaves on all the lights. Like when I tell you all the lights, the kitchen light, the stove light, the living room light, the kitchen light, her lights, the bathroom light, the closet light. And then she leaves, and I'm like, why are all these lights on? Nobody's home except for me. I'm so confused. Yeah. And so then I turn off all the lights. She comes home, and I'm like, you need to learn how to turn off the lights. Like, I don't know why you turn it all on. Right? Yeah. I'm like, you turn it all on, and why can't you just turn it off? She's like, I forget. I'm like, girl, you forget because you ain't paid the electricity bill, bitch.
The switch is by the door that you walk out to leave the room.
Exactly.
You walk by, you go, bloop, done.
Yeah,
bloop,
you don't even
done.
go bloop. You just go bloop like that. It's a little bloop. That's it.
It's a little bloop.
Yeah, and I'm just like, girl.
Polly, if you listen, I love you, but you deserve an eviction notice.
Yeah, for
you
real.
Out. You out.
You
go
out.
live on the
you out.
Go live out on the street. The lights are on all night. The sun's out all day. So you can see everything.
You don't need to turn on or off a light switch at this point.
No.
Yeah, but I was talking to her the other day. I'm like, girl, you need to learn how to turn off the lights because one, I'd be scaring myself for no fucking reason, and two, we be racking up the fucking electricity bill for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
why would you do that?
I don't know. But I'm like, girl, no. It's a no for me. I love you, sissy, but it's a real quick no.
No.
But I think she knows a little bit now because the last time that I went into the living room, they turned off the lights when I went in there because I'm like, what's up with all the lights? And she was like, well, we just got home. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll give you that excuse, but it better be turned off by the time I go to sleep. I don't know. I run a strict program, but I don't think that's a strict program. I think just turning off the lights is like regular.
Basic 101? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And my question is, how the hell you forget? It's 9 o'clock at night and you're exiting a room. You don't question why it's so bright?
She likes light, apparently. But her room is dark as hell, too. So I'm just like, make it make sense, girl. Make it make sense.
Bye. Done. No. Eviction notice.
All right. That was my little soapbox. But
raised you up.
Yeah, for me, This is guilty of utility abuse for sure.
1000%. I agree with you. Guilty of utility abuse. That is the final ruling. The court finds the defendant guilty of utility abuse.
Period.
One thing I do have to... okay, we'll do the sentencing real quick. But the sentencing is assigned official light patrol duties for not even 1 week? Fuck that. 1 month.
1 month ain't even it for the rest of the fucking, like, contract.
For the rest of the contract?
Yeah. That's the electricity bill that I'm paying.
For real. I'm telling you. It's like, I just don't get it. Why you have to... One thing I don't get are people who leave their outside lights on all day.
Yeah. I mean, I've done that before. Like when I still lived at my house, I would like keep it on at night and then I would forget to turn it off. And like B used to bitch at me all the time. Like, you left the light on all night. But I'm like, well, then if you saw it, you should turn it off. You know what I mean?
Why do you leave it on all night? You have somebody coming over?
Oh. Well, usually it's because when I have clients, I turn on the lights for nails. And then when they leave, I usually leave it on as a courtesy for them to see their way out. And then I forget and then I go shower and then I go to bed and then I forget about it. You know what I mean?
As we're sitting here talking about how Polly forgets to turn off her light. But in your defense,
it's different.
It's
we
outside.
Don't have anything outside. Yeah,
exactly.
Everything's inside. So like if we're going to go to sleep, it should be complete darkness. You know what I mean?
Right.
The one that she doesn't turn off ever is the one by the sink. And I'm like, girl, it's purple.
Okay,
Do you not see purple light?
Light is purple?
Yeah.
Okay, I can get I can get behind leaving the light above the kitchen sink on like during the night.
I don't.
Just from a standpoint of, I mean, I don't do it, but like if you get up in the middle of the night to get like water or something.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Like,
I mean, I guess
I can get, as long as you turn it off when you wake up in the morning.
Right. If you intentionally leave it on, it is what it is. Because I used to leave my kitchen light on, like by the sink.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But if you forget about it, it's just like, why? It's purple.
It's purple. Well, I mean, yeah.
And also, my brother sleeps in the living room, like on the weekdays, because he goes to work. So I'm just like, does it not bother
I didn't know
you?
your brother lived with you.
He stays with us during the week because they work. But then during the weekends, he goes back home.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I should find, before we move on to our next case, I need to find a video that Josh sent me. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
It's this guy, he came home and...
Is it scary?
Well, it's funny, but it's scary. So he comes home to an empty house because his wife is at work or something like that.
Okay.
And he's walking down the hallway. You can see he looks into a room and you can see the silhouette of a person.
Hell no! Hell to the fuck no! Hell no!
No, it's so funny because he goes into the room and he turns the light on, thinking that it's a cardboard fucking cutout of Mr. Bean.
Oh shit!
It was so funny because I didn't know.
Racing.
I know. I didn't
fucking scared. My heart is racing.
I'll find the video and I'll send it to you. I didn't know where the video was going, but that was the first thing I noticed was the silhouette. I was like, I read the caption or whatever, and it was like, oh yeah, I'm home alone, or whatever. Yeah. And I saw the silhouette of the person. I was like, you ain't home alone, dude. I was like, I didn't know where the video was going, and then he went and he like flipped the light on, and it's Mr. Bean, like.
Okay, now I'm going to have another side tangent because at this point, it is what it is. When you're a little kid, were you ever like, when you turn off, let's just say, like, we had a basement. So let's just say, like, when you go to the basement and then
you run up those stairs. You turn off the light, you run up those stairs.
Yeah. Did you ever imagine somebody just walking next behind you?
I still do. I'm like, I got to get.
Yeah, I got to get God.
It's like those TikTok videos that you see where they're like, they'll look behind and there's nobody there and they'll turn off the light.
And then it's like,
and then you'll see something, and then they'll turn on the light, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
That fucks with your head.
Yeah, for sure. I think I had a lot of that when I was living by myself.
Yeah.
I was like, hell no. I would be running up the damn stairs.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I'm like, why am I doing this? I live here. I've been here for the past couple of years. Why am I even doing this? And then I talk myself out of it.
Because it's scary as hell. You don't know. Somebody could have broke through your window.
That's so true.
The night before. You see all these stories about people who, like, they find out that somebody's been, like, living in their cellar or in their attic or, like, they broke into the basement and they're, like, hiding and they're sleeping and living behind some, like...
So scary.
That's scary, yeah.
Hell no. Okay, sorry. Go on.
All right. Last case on the docket. The endless ringer. Ooh, child. All right. You're sitting in a quiet restaurant, or maybe you're in a meeting. Someone's phone starts ringing. Everyone looks around. Surely they're going to answer it, right? They look at it. They don't answer. The ring keeps going.
Oh my
10
God.
seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
Does
Still
the ring
ringing.
ever, does the phone ever ring for 30 seconds though?
I don't know. I think it depends on your settings.
Okay.
I think.
Go on. Sorry.
They stare directly at the phone and somehow make no effort to answer it or to silence it. Finally, it stops. Peace returns. 5 seconds later, the same person gets another call.
Oh my
The
God.
ringtone begins all over again. When someone asks why they didn't silence it, they casually reply, "If it's important, they'll call back."
Wow.
Which they literally just fucking did. Is this asshole guilty of disturbing the peace? Not guilty, missed the call. Or do we have a hung jury? It depends on the ringtone length.
This asshole is guilty of disturbing the peace because if at that point you haven't answered it, can you please silence your phone?
Thank you.
What's so hard?
Thank you. It's literally one fucking button. It's a click.
Yeah.
Just click silence.
Yeah.
You don't have to answer it. I get it. If you're screening your calls, you don't want to answer it. But you're in a public setting and your phone is going off. Silence that shit.
If your baby mama's calling while you with your side chick, that's a you issue, okay?
That's a you issue, boo.
Exactly. But silence that phone, please.
Oh my God.
We had this happen at my nephew's graduation.
This
it was really quiet. It was really quiet, and then they were like, it was during like the military thing. I don't know what it's called, but the JORTC or whatever it's called.
Oh, the
and
ROTC?
Like, yeah. And so then the guy, his phone rings and he doesn't pick up, but he doesn't silence it either. And we're just like, what's going on? Like, why are you not silencing your phone? He just looks at it, puts it back in his pocket. I'm just like, bro, it's still ringing.
Drives me fucking
it pisses me
bonkers.
Off. Yeah.
I have a lot of petty grievances. This was a really short and sweet case because listeners, chime in here, jump into our DMs, jump in on our social media posts. But there is literally no way getting around this.
Yeah, no.
You can, with this situation, you cannot be you can't be not guilty, and we can't have a hung jury. The only option is guilty.
Straight up.
Straight forward and to the point. We agree. Final ruling. The court finds the defendant, the asshole, guilty of disturbing the fucking peace.
Period.
And the sentencing. Phone placed on a permanent vibrate for 6 months.
That'd be nice for his wife.
Hey. Hey.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, my phone is permanently on silent. Did I ever tell you that?
Oh, is it?
My phone, I never have the ring. Yeah, I never have the ringtone on.
Oh.
Because I'm like,
I always do. Just in case.
I have my Apple Watch, which vibrates, which I don't have on now. I left it on the charger. But so it vibrates. So I get the text messages, I get the phone calls. And if I need to answer it, I will. But
do you like the Apple Watches? I'm contemplating on getting one, but I don't really like watches.
A watch.
I like a little gold bracelet necklace watch or gold bracelet watch or whatever, but not like a full on chunk.
Like band?
Yeah.
But you can buy a nice dainty little chain bracelet to go with it if you got one.
Aren't they expensive though?
No, I just bought, it's probably it wasn't a dainty gold band, but I bought, I think 10 or 12 colored wristbands, change bands, for, I don't know, it's probably $15-16.
No, I'm talking about the actual watch, the Apple Watch. Aren't they expensive?
Depending on what kind you get. It's funny that you say that because Simone texted me probably 2 weeks ago and she was like, when are you getting a new Apple Watch? Because last time I upgraded my Apple Watch, I sold her my old one. So she wants to buy the one that I have now.
Okay.
So she wants me to buy a new one so I can sell her the one that I have now.
That's funny. Hey, Simone. I don't know if she listens,
Simone,
but it's been a hot minute.
All right. Well, that is it. We have discussed bad driving, forgotten light switches, and endless ringtones. 3 tiny habits that somehow have the power to ruin an entire day. And yes, I for one will attest because of that fucker who decided to do 40 in a 70-mile-per-hour highway. But sometimes the pettiest cases really are the hardest to judge.
Not even. These were easy-ass ones.
Not. These are easy, straightforward.
Hell yeah. Don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole. Learn the rules. Follow the rules.
Yeah.
Be smart. Be tactile.
Be
And
tactile.
with that, court is now adjourned. Dush, dush.